The Federal Reserve has two jobs, a dual mandate, as they call it. One of them is inflation, the other is employment. And we saw a jobs report on Friday way better than expected.
Right. For most of this week, we saw the economy is doing better than expected, but the jobs report was truly great. We added 531,000 jobs in October, better than the 450K estimate. In addition, there were upward revisions to the prior 2 months of 366. So a really strong jobs number, accompanied by wage growth of roughly 4.9% on a year-over-year basis, and the unemployment rate declined to 4.6%, only 1.1 from the lows we made pre-pandemic.
Yep, so great unemployment numbers for sure. You know, you think about, as long as we're doing a music show today, Danny, you think about the song that happened back in the 1970s, Signs, where they let off with long-haired, freaky people need not apply, right?
Yeah, now come on in.
Come on in. We'll take you. There's no question. So, yeah, people are looking for jobs. They're still looking for help, and that's the reason why we're going to turn to some earnings reports that are really showing some great numbers. Most of the earnings reports that we've seen so far this season have been excellent.
Oh, they have. On the consumer side, we've seen any number of retailers announce better than expected results. We saw Qualcomm, a major semiconductor manufacturing company, announce outstanding results. NVIDIA continues to do extremely well. And then on the flip side, some of the companies that benefited the most from the stay-at-home occurrence during COVID, companies like Peloton, are showing disappointing results.
Disappointing results. Stock was down 35%. I was pretty disappointed.
Don't they understand that the eventual use of all exercise equipment at home is to hang laundry on?
Hang laundry, that's right. So Peloton got smoked, but there are companies that really reported well.
Well, they also announced a hiring freeze after the close on Friday, so Peloton is clearly having some problems. But in any event, what we're focused on primarily are corporate fundamentals and looking for companies that exhibit pricing power. And we've seen that in any number of consumer durable companies, some selected consumer staples, and a whole lot of financial service companies. Because remember, financial service companies really aren't getting affected as much by the labor shortages or the supply chain bottlenecks.
And you talk about one of the things that is doing well, we talk about sectors, and we highlighted this maybe 6 months ago. We said look at financials and look at energy. Here is oil now over $80 a barrel, and some economists are now looking for $100 a barrel. Obviously, that'll be higher gas prices, but if you own some of those equities, that's probably not a bad thing in your portfolio.
Yeah, and a lot of the green energy stocks have done well also. One of the things I found that was really interesting that I read this week, and I don't think we've even talked about this, is, green energy is more expensive than people realize, which is one of the reasons why we're not going to move off carbon as fast as some people would like. And as long as we prevent companies from drilling, the price of oil could remain unsustainably high for quite some time.
Yeah, there's no question about it. And so looking at your portfolio, knowing what you own, why you own it, and how much you're paying for it has never been more important.